Feminine, but I give you what you want. Feminine, but I give you what you want. Feminine, what you want. Feminine, but I give you what you want.
Alright, good afternoon everybody. My name is Twisted. We are here at After the Function. Let's get right into it. Here on the far left we have Mother Slim Thick Pink Lady. How you doing, Mother?
Fabulous.
Alright, work Mother Pink. Thank you for being here today. Alright, right beside you we have the lovely sex siren bombshell, Mother Lady Ice Unbothered. How you doing, Mother?
I'm a bit tired, to be honest.
Alright, right beside her we have the father of her house, Father Cash Unbothered Cartier. How you doing, Father?
I'm good.
Alright, and to my right here we have Mother Nala Poochie, the underdog of Cynthia. How you doing today?
I'm good.
Thank you for coming in your how would you explain your look today?
African princess.
African princess outfit. Okay. Nah, we. And to her right we have Tamar. How you doing, Tamar Unbothered?
Okay.
Isn't she sitting?
Gorgeous.
Bitch, how do you do it?
By the grace of God.
Oh, mom, hallelujah, that was a good answer, right? That was a good answer. And to her right, we got the voguing demon of Toronto. We have Snoopy, Poochie 007, how you feeling?
Really excited. Everyone looks beautiful, everyone looks nice. And episode number 2, we're gonna get things popping. Let's go.
Yo, let's go, all right. To wrap it off, we have Felix 007, no, oops. What's your name?
Felix Unbothered Cartier.
Alright, so how you feeling today, Felix?
I feel great. I love it. The weather's great. Everybody looks amazing, and I'm just so happy to be here.
Good. Thank you for being a part of this. The name of today is basically called Shit on the Runway. I asked the cast questions. It's very simple. We have 7 answers here in my hand. We're going to count them out together, and then we're going to discuss it. So, most emotional person on the cast. 1 for Snoopy, 3 for Marvel, and 3 for Cash. What are you saying about that?
I said Cash because I think Cash is emotional on the runway. I just think regardless of what Cash is doing, its passion is emotion, anger is emotion, frustration is emotion, and Cash just shows all of his emotions when he is on the runway. That's why I said Cash is emotional.
Definitely puts it out there, right? What do you feel about that, Cash?
I wouldn't say, like she said, I don't think I'm emotional. I think I'm passionate, and people may take that for being emotional. But if I see something and it's not how to my liking, I'll speak up about it. And yeah.
All right.
Wait, who said Snoopy?
I said myself. I said myself because I'm a Pisces, and Pisces are emotional.
Hello. It's been a long week. A lot of shopping and a lot of thinking about my effects and putting a lot of effort into my effects. I gagged when I saw the boots and I saw the heel. I made it work.
Oh, was it yours?
No, it wasn't my boots.
You guys don't like
my effect, I love my effect.
Your effect was so kind. I'm so sorry.
You said you didn't?
I love my effect.
Oh, I loved it. Down. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
You look like Rogan.
Down.
Snatched right out from under me. Snatched it.
Alright, so I guess we're just going to keep going. This, I guess, is kind of tied into emotional because it's the biggest sore loser. 3 for Cash, 1 for Slim, 4 for Cash.
Alright, so talk up, people. How y'all feel?
I'm the biggest sore loser.
What is your highlight?
I needed to see. My highlight was that I didn't even get dressed for best dress, but I lost best dress. But then the person that should have won best dress did win best dress. That's the highlight of the night for me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I was tired. That's my highlight.
Yes, you were.
I think sometimes the judges are blind, but you know it's okay. Because girls like me don't need to get dressed for best dress. It's okay.
Thank you, bitch.
I'll put your name, but when I say
sore loser, the biggest is right here, apparently. So how do you feel about being the biggest sore loser? She's only
I don't think I'm the biggest sore loser though, because like if I was really a sore loser, like I don't really like complain. personally feel it. Like when I lose, like I don't think I complain or I like, you know, read for a long amount of time. It's more so like, okay, bitch, you know, I come back out and I serve the bitch or whoever got me. But I don't think I've really
You're
had.
way too modest. I'm sorry. When you lose,
What do I give? Against who? Give me an example.
I know a perfect example. If you put up the clip, Ages of the Empire Ball, when people were in their colors and you was in the red wig and you got shot by Sapphire, roll it.
She was just laid. I was looking at like, what? You talking?
Well, she wasn't controversial.
And why did you catch it though? I turned it out of any bitch's test. I fucking turned it. Yeah.
So the next question was, because you know we have a lot coming up with a lot of different categories. A lot of bitches are walking a lot of categories. Some of them are right. Some of them are wrong. The question was, who is walking the wrong category? Bam. One for Marvel, broken Centric. Centric, you're the only one here.
I don't know.
I said, you're the only one here.
So what is it?
So I don't know, whoever wrote it, do you want to talk about it or not?
So I feel like
Oh shit, alright.
No, it's not that. It's not that. But I feel like when people think sexy, they automatically look at skinny, more shapelier girls, right? So if you take this like the problem areas that people consider to be sexy, and you were to like snatch and lay it one time, and she had the titties up to her fucking chin and her ass motherfucking out and her heels and doing whatever she really fucking does already, she will sit in your other bitches who will just come out and nothing nakedness and tassels and a little bra, but she's just standing there because everyone's thinking she's sexy because she's slimmer and her body is big.
Do we agree? Because I know this is really crickety in the room.
Do you guys not agree?
I know that like everybody
Yeah, I know
like,
what he's saying. I know what he's saying.
I mean, I already know what it is. I said the same thing. I've had this discussion with a lot of big girls. We know that if it's an open sex iron category, we know we have to come 10 times harder because obviously we're not the appropriate size. So we know we have to come 10 times harder. But
I wouldn't use the word appropriate, but I know
Conventional?
Conventional, thank you. Not
size.
appropriate. I didn't find that word like.
We know.
I didn't find that word appropriate. Wordplay.
We know. We know.
When Tamar was doing her one-on-one interview, she said that she had 8 years of dance training. Why would you not? You should totally perform. You'd be amazing.
That's an attentive
That's real
person.
shit. I like
That's attentive.
Totally.
Because I did not
You need
remember that.
like we need more. There needs to be a female figure voguer.
Yeah, because that's where essentially where voguing came from. That's where Vogue Femme came from, because it's like the way, the antics that we do when we Vogue, it's like we're supposed to imagine that we have like boobs, hips, hair, and it's what gives it the essence. So, and I think that's what's, the fact that there's no female performers, just like that puts a big gap in the balls or in the scene, because it's like, it's good to see like females voguing or female figures voguing, them flashing their hairs and them voguing heels and voguing heels well.
Once I master walking in them, I might try voguing in them.
Well, girl, guess what? You can vogue in a boot, vogue in a sneaker. And who the fuck is gonna be like, oh my gosh, she took flats? Nobody. They're gonna be like, bitch, she is voguing and she's pretty as fuck. Who cares, bitch, when you're pretty, bitch? Well, I guess we'll just keep it moving on that note. And the next question was the shadiest judge. People had a lot to say about judging.
It's kind of like a, we're gonna try to be fair vote. It's the, what do you think? What do you think? But didn't you like what but you said, okay, I'm gonna give it to her. Are you serious?
If that's how people feel, then we don't want to put on the panel. That's straight up, right? So let's talk about it. 1 vote, Nala. 1 vote, Marvel. 1 vote, Cash. 1 vote, nobody. 1 vote, I don't know, people who don't participate in the scene should not be on the panel. And Felix is too new, so I guess Felix. 1 person Slim Thick, and 2 people Cash. Because how do you feel that somebody here thinks you shouldn't be on a panel? Do you guys think you're good judges?
I feel like, okay, there is like a golden rule that's kind of known about how it is like you should always vote for your house members, right? And then we always have that mentality. So when you're voting in a panel, you know, boom, alright, cool, you already got one vote. You already got one vote locked in for that battle. So you already know you don't have to really sell it too much to ice because it's like, alright, boom, I got my house vote right here. So you kind of have an idea of who else you need to be selling it to get those votes and whatnot. So with me is, and I don't know, I think I'm very vocal about it and I'm very honest about it. And, you know, people be like, oh, I shouldn't do that, but at the same time, it's kind of like, you know what you're getting into. So when it happens, don't sit there and be like, woe is me. You're voting towards the judges. You see what's laid out in front of you. How it usually works is 4 judges, 1 from each single house, right? Which is 5.
Yeah, odd numbers, remember?
Oh no, it's not about 4 judges from like, you know, each single house, and then like another person who's kind of like a neutrally type of person, usually like a lesbian from somewhere that's in the scene that has an idea, but it's usually around that has an idea, right? So you know what to do when you see judges panel. We can always complain about it, but like we know what to fucking expect, and unless something changes, we all agree, then you know it's not going to be as fun for people, but we know what to expect anytime we vote because we're seeing it right there. We see the panel.
So, does anybody else agree with his point? Like, what would you guys say with that, to that? I mean, everybody did have an opinion and said girlfriend this, girlfriend that.
So if your girlfriend's voting terribly...
No, not terribly. I said that.
If your girlfriend's voting terribly and they're in your house or whatever, you're still going to give them the votes?
Yes.
I rest my case.
So people like, so what do you guys think? Should people like that be on the panel? Let's hear it.
It shouldn't be because it's like, and that's bias. You're not voting for the person who deserves to win. I'm not gonna say I'm perfect because I've done what Cash has done, but if you're gonna like be a judge, try to be as fair as you can.
No, I get that. No, I understand. In regards to that, like when I say like I always vote for my house member. If this bitch is doing fuckery and foolishness on the floor, I'm not gonna obviously just sit there in front of the whole ball and be like, you know what, boom, and then really have everyone just looking at me.
Oh yeah, but that whole thing giving it to your house member, it shouldn't be so detrimental only because it's like
it's not the end all be all.
You have a person on the panel who's in your house as well. The other person, your opponent has a person on the panel who's in their house as well. So they're kind of battling for the other
votes.
But even then, those other judges, you never know.
Because girlfriend, that's another.
You never know.
Right.